Next couple letters to C is the sin and sheen. So here they are, and this is sin and this is sheen, and they are basically the S sound and the sh sound, sh, and they're written right there in terms of the in the context of the line. So, and there are 3 dents close to each other. Then you go down and make this part looks like the N, the noon, and 2 other dents. And for the sheen, the same thing. So now what we're doing is like 3 dents next to each other, then either 3 dots just like this, or just like what we've done with the th, you put that upside down V. Let's look at them in long vowels and short vowels. So with the short vowels, se, su, and si. By looking here, it tells you that the se connects to the left and connects to the right, as long as the letters they're connect to do connect, in fact. So we're writing be, for example, then you come to the sin, and then let's put in a noon and some other stuff. So be, then sin, then yeah. This is how the sin would look like in the middle of a word. The same applies to the sheen, so she, shu, she. And if it's in the middle, so let's use a sin, initial sin, then sheen, then be, final be. So se, and we'll put short vowel, se, she, bu. Se, she, bu, se, she, bu, se, she, bu. And this is your middle sheen. Then next 2 letters are sod and dod. Sod, and I put a dot to tell you that it is heavy sound, sod, and put also a dot here to tell you that it's dod. And this is like just a heavy version of the S, and this is a heavy version of the, like, thus. Thus. In fact, it's very heavy. It's in fact a combination of more than one sound. Some would actually say the Arabic is the language of the dod, because no other language have this sound. So if you're struggling, well, what is it exactly? It's like even Arab speakers struggle with the proper pronunciation of the dod. So let's just show you how it's written. So it's sod, it's like a knot like that, and dod is the same shape, so it's like start back. Let me do it again. So you start on the line back, forward, and then it's like a final noon, and the dot, and the sod the same way. So you start here, move back, and like an angle, forward, and like a final noon. With the short vowels, let's pronounce with the short vowels. Sa, su, si. And this tells you that it connects this way and it connects this way. So let's say, coming from the sin, back for the sod, and you put that dent in there, then put the sheen, sh sound at the end. So se, si, shu, se, si, shu, se, si, shu. The same thing with this, so do, do, di. And let's use be this time. Be, do, noon. Be, baduna. So that's your dot, and notice that it connects to the connecting letters left and right. Next pair of letters, ta. I put a dot right here because it's heavy sound, ta, and this is da, and this is more like actually thus. And da. In transliteration, it's written with a Z and a dot underneath it, and it's T with a dot underneath it in transliterations. It's almost like the sod we just seen, but you put this line there, and the same thing with the da. So you make just the sod, you don't go below the line, that's one difference. And then it has this thing that looks like the alif and a dot underneath. So practice again. This is, you stop right there, and around anywhere here or here or here will be accepted, by the way. So make this, then and a dot. Let's make the short vowel in association with the short vowel, so that ta, tu, ti. And this tells you that connects left and right. So let's put a sin. Se, ta, shat. Se, ta, shat. Sada shat. Same thing with the dod, except there's a mistake here. The dod actually does connect left and right. So you're starting right here, move forward, make the next letter, make sure you have the alif looking thing, then the dot. You're coming from, let's say, sin, make the da, then go to the next letter, in this case it's shin. Sa, da, shi, sadashi. And final, just like you see there. So okay, so this review starts with the long vowels, so a, u, e, a, u, e, and then we've seen the sukun, which is pause, and the stress, shadda, everything. Then in terms of the consonants, so we've seen also letters to learn, but let's just look at some examples. Here are some words. So, derasa, you can see short vowels, and these letters. Derasa, darsun, dars, darrasa. Notice the shadda there. Darrasa, as if it is dar, as if it's darrasa. Hadara, 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 and hudur. Khas, tara, and darf, which means envelope. So darasa is to study, dars is lesson, darrasa is to teach, hadara to lecture, tara to fly, khas private.